Valve is firming up its policies and guidelines surrounding the use of images on each game store page, basically saying you either put up a real hardcore gameplay screenshot or we won't feature your game. We'll drop it, and it's not going to hurt them, because Valve is at the point now where they've become so huge that either you conform. Valve is basically saying get your screenshots on and get them put on as your shit, or you're not going to get sold here. It's definitely more so going into effects the games that are being added to the store, and they're talking about going through and making everything that's already in the store add gameplay screenshots. Do you guys feel this is a good move by Steam? Do you feel that you might see some of the other larger game companies go, well, fuck you, we'll do like Origin, like, EA did, and start up our own thing like Origin, or maybe even go talk to EA about, maybe publishing the game and putting it on Origin?
I personally think it's a good idea. I mean, there's already 2 different lawsuits going on with 2 different developers, one for one game entirely, and then one for an entire developer team, which is a really shitty team that would make games using other people's, basically their, what's the word I'm looking for? Their properties from in other games, take these little things and make super fast, shitty games with it, and then just throw it out there with these half-ass screenshots that made it look a lot better than what it was. And when people started calling bullshit on it, they started suing everybody in the Steam comments and reviewers over it. So I think the screenshot's a good idea. It's making sure you get what you're getting. You know what I mean? This is the real game that you're getting. This is not some beta, some promised screenshot. This is exactly what you're going to get. I think it's a good idea for them. It covers their ass, and it shows the corporations that you're not just going to be able to do, well, the developers and publishers, you're not going to be able to do like little offhanded shit to get more money in your pockets.
And, Steam was even adult and man enough to say, their top dog, Dota 2, did not provide actual gameplay screenshots. Rectifying right now, even though there's tons and tons of publicity for that game, and it's not hard to find. Like, I can go on Twitch right now, and there's probably at least 20,000 people streaming that game. Actually, looking at the front page right now, there's 31,000 streaming that game.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I think it's beneficial because I Xbox game more than I play games on Steam, but I feel like while screenshots from beta versions that testers or something like that have used give a snapshot of what the game could be, it's not a very good reflection of what you're actually going to experience in the game, mainly because most of the people that play, like the testers and the developers and stuff that you're getting the screenshots from, their experience. They help build it, they are experts at the game, and the average player going into it isn't. I hate you. The average player that goes into it isn't going to have that same experience when they first initially play. And so I think it kind of gives it a false not necessarily a false representation. I can't speak tonight, I'm sorry, but gives it a more realistic idea of what to expect when you're playing a game. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think if they take, as long as they pay, pay like equal recognition to different areas of the game. So maybe take screenshots from a beginner as well as an advanced player and combine them all into one gallery. I think that would be a good idea. And then if you want to include some from the developer or something like that, then fine. But making it strictly developer, I think, kind of misconstrues it a little bit.
Yeah, most definitely. That, and it helps because what you might see in beta could be, like you said, not what you get in the end product. Things change. And two, there are some underhanded corporations out there. Don't forget, developers and publishers are a business. And they will do what they can to make their money, even if it's false advertising. And this kind of takes care of it from the perspective of Steam. It kind of covers their ass. And it's something that should have been implemented a long time ago that I think they just didn't think about. And now that it's become somewhat of an issue in some areas, they're like, okay, we need to do this We need to do it fast, and that covers our ass at least.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I like that even Valve and Steam were adult enough to come out and say, look, yeah, we fucked up. One of our top games don't have it, and that in itself speaks to me as somebody who enjoys Steam, enjoys purchasing things through Steam, on top of having the refund option as well. After 2 weeks, before 2 weeks, you can refund and get your money back. But that's a whole nother topic for another day. But yeah, I think the screenshot thing is really gonna drive people, because right now you basically have, oh, well, here's pretty video or two. Here's maybe a screenshot. Some games do have them. And then some other games kind of have a falsified sense of, oh, look how gorgeous this game is. And then you have to go off of, how many reviews does it have? How positive are they? It might have, 98% positive, but it's only got 30 reviews. And then you stop and go, well, wait a minute. With 30 reviews, why aren't they all 100 out of 100? Or, maybe more realistically, it's probably like, 96.3 or whatever fucking percent. I'm not a mathematician. That's Carmageddon's job. She likes maths, but she likes numbers. She's admitted it.
Oh. The way she said that.
I know, right? Sounds like I like.
It gets her goose cooked.
To the train. Toot toot. Anyway, oh god.
Now change get you going?
Can you expect? Do you expect less from a finance advisor? Like, come on.
Oh god.
Ooh, numbers,
money.
business. Is that your dirty talk, baby?
Oh, keep going.
I think this is the most absurd we've ever been.
Oh, fuck off, no.
It's the cleanest, but I think the most absurdest.
Oh gosh. But yeah, I do like this idea where they're making it mandatory that you have some kind of gameplay snapshot or screenshot on there, so that way people know what they're getting into, and what they're actually buying. If they say, oh well, the requirements is, you only need this, and this, and you're going, that's kind of low requirements for what they say they're giving me, and then you fire it up and the graphics are shit and the gameplay itself is kind of shitty. Actually, in my opinion, I think that this might lead to actual video play of the game itself too, as well, to go with the screenshot, which some companies might go ahead and just offer you anyway. Be like, here's a 5-minute video of how the game actually plays. Either you're gonna buy it or you're not. Like me, my personal self, it's like if I sit there and I watch a video of it for 2 minutes and I go, you know what? Nope. I don't need clowns with giant dildos chasing me down a hallway in the middle of this horror game. I just don't. I don't need that. I'm not buying it.
Oh, come on. I know you like to squeak their horns.
Nope.
And I'm not talking about the one on their nose.
But anyway, that's all I pretty much got to say. I like the idea. I think it's a good idea. I actually think PlayStation Store and Xbox Arcade or whatever it's called could probably, benefit from having the screenshot thing on there too.
Side note, since you brought it up, what happened to the Xbox Arcade Store? I wish they'd bring that back for Xbox One. It's no longer. I miss it. It used to be a comforting thing. It is dead, but it did so well. It was like the redheaded stepchild that they buried the body underneath the stairs. What happened to it? Nobody speaks about it.
The redheaded stepchild. Funny story.
Oh god, do I want to know?
No, it's not like about an actual redheaded stepchild that's stuck under the stairs or whatever. Not like some Harry Potter shit. But
do I need an alibi to hear the story?
No. I was just thinking. I was like, because Zach's a redhead. He's a ginger, and his mom is remarried. I was like,
so
hey, oh my god, Zach is the redheaded stepchild.
Bravo.
His brother is a brunette, I think.
Bravo.
It just made me laugh because I was like, I wonder why if that's why he's so mean sometimes. It's because he's the stepchild.
That's perhaps true.
Oh,
it's the fact that he has no soul. That's why he's mean, but that ain't none of my business.
I'll tell you what, though, soulless gingers.
Even if they drag you right to hell and back.
Hey, I know that you men like redheaded women, so I don't want to hear about it.
Oh, I know. I've had 2 redheaded women, and oh dear God, I wish I didn't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I guess we both been there then, bro. We both been